You've created content, you've got a great graphic, and you've got all your hashtags figured out, and you just posted it on Instagram. Now what do you do? Well, that's what we're talking about today. 4 things you should be doing daily on Instagram. Are you ready to learn what they are? I'm ready to share what it is. Episode 266 starts right now. Welcome to the Lora Shipman Show minicast, a special edition of my podcast where it's just you, me, my mic, your earphones, plus quick tips and hacks you can implement immediately to improve your life and your business. Are you ready to get started? I know I am. Let's dive in. Well, hey there, everybody. Welcome back. I'm so glad you are with me today on my most favorite day of the week, and that is minicast. And if you've never heard a minicast before, it is a shot in the arm of information. You take that content and then you execute it in your life, and that's the key. There is always homework at the end of a minicast because I want to see you succeed. And today we're talking about the 4 things you need to be doing daily on Instagram. It's not enough to post and ghost, right? You've got to be doing some other things. And we're going to talk about what those things are so that you are making the most of your time on Instagram. We're going to go through this really quickly. So grab a pen and a piece of paper and let's get down to business. The first thing that you're going to want to do every day on Instagram is go to your inbox. Check out those direct messages or DMs that are filtering in. You don't want to ignore those. Those are potential contacts for you. Those are people you can network with. While some may not be customers and never will be, they may be good connections for you to collaborate with later. So do not ignore your inbox on Instagram. The second thing that, I shouldn't have to say, but it is an issue, is responding to comments. The whole point of you putting content out on Instagram is the fact that you may get somebody to connect with who's interested in what you're putting out there and who wants to know just a little bit more information. That's why we are there. So respond to those comments. Go back daily, like every day, even a couple of posts back, and make sure nobody new has responded to anything that you've put out there. All right, the next thing that you really need to do on a daily basis is check out analytics and the performance of your posts. This will help you determine what future content is going to be. So if you get a lot of engagement and some shares and saves on certain types of posts, you want to know about that because those are the posts your audience wants to see more of, and then you will create more of that content. And when you create more of what your audience wants, the more they will share your content out and the more followers you will get and the more network connections you will make. It is really important to pay attention to those analytics to find out what it is your audience needs from you. And then the last thing that you should do daily is get on stories. I know that sounds like a lot of work. I like to say, be present on stories at least 10 times a day. Now, don't flip out on me here because it doesn't always need to be your talking head to the screen. It could be a quote. It could be a post from your grid that you want people to see. It could be a poll. It could be a game that you're playing with your audience. Get creative. But the point is, show up there. Have your personality show through so people get to know you. And the more they get to know you, the more they think of you as a friend. And as a friend, then they start chatting with you. And then maybe they ask for some tips and some advice. And maybe you point them to like a free lead magnet or something that you have that you can nurture them off Instagram. The point is, get on stories because that's where people are having conversations. That's where people are meeting each other. And that's where people are networking. So that's it for this minicast. So your homework is, I'm going to say, take at least 2 out of the 4 ideas I gave you today and really act on them. So maybe you're going to work on getting in front of the camera more and getting on stories, and maybe you're going to get a little bit more familiar with analytics. If you want a special podcast dedicated to Instagram analytics, here's what you do. I want you to take a screenshot of this episode, throw it up on Instagram stories. That's an easy way to get on Instagram stories. And then tag me in it saying, I want an analytics podcast, and I will put that together. All right, my friends, that does it for today's minicast. You've got your homework. Kiss the ones you love. Stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, stay social. Hey, before you go, I have a question for you. Are you loving the show? Let me know about it. Take a screenshot of the episode you are listening to and drop it in your social media posts or stories. Or better yet, give this show a review on iTunes or your favorite podcast app, letting me know that you listened in. If you have a topic or a show idea, please don't be shy. I want to hear from you. Send me an email or a DM. I would love to hear your suggestions. All the links are in the show notes. Anyways, I just wanted to say thank you, as always, for tuning into the show today and every day you listen in.